if you're a genuine person, they'll always reveal themselves to you.
What about with regard to relationships when it comes to like men and women, right? Because what I'm thinking is, I was talking to a guy today, and it was kind of like a semi coaching session, but I think that when I talk to guys or when I hear their sentiment, and like for example, when a conversation comes up about marriage or something, um, because guys are not necessarily scared of marriage, it seems like they're more or less scared of divorce. Most guys today would prefer to be single in a situationship. They don't want a relationship because they don't want what comes attached to it. So, like for example, what I'm finding is that more men are moving like they don't want to get too attached to women, but they like women. But they don't want to get too attached to them because they don't want the emotional aspect of what comes along with a relationship and all of the other requirements. They just prefer to keep it kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, like a lifetime bond.
Anton, you one of the rare people I know who possess this trait like I do. And I think you do it better than me. You know how to compartmentalize every relationship in your life.
100%.
You don't one size fit all your friends. And that's why you'd have had friends for 20, 30 years, because
I got a guy that I've been friends with since kindergarten.
Same.
Kindergarten.
Because I don't expect the same shit that I expect from every friend. I don't expect the same from them. I know one friend, this nigga can't fight. If we got into a fight, he didn't help, I wouldn't be mad. Like you just got to know the people. And it is what Slim was saying. We are using each other, but we can do it in a good way. I know Slim is good with fixing on cars. So when he called, I could talk him out the ledge about divorcing his wife.
Well, the thing about it though, 2K, is that some guys, they can like a girl, but they may, once the girl crosses a certain threshold, a lot of times they'll just cut her off completely because they don't want to get too attached to her. They don't want to like fall for it. They don't want to fall in love. They don't want to get into any of that.
Only time
they limit their interaction with them so that it's almost like a protection mechanism, right? So that they don't put themselves in a difficult situation and have to make another decision.
Because they're scared? Because the other day everybody was talking about Slimmy because he didn't want to have random children, saying that he was scared, and now these men are scared of women, and that's.
I don't think that they're not scared of women. I think that they're cautious about getting attached to people.
It's a healthy fear.
I don't think it has nothing to do with fear.
It is, bro. It's just like you touching that stove one time. That bit was hot. Now you got a healthy fear to know not to touch this stove or check the stove not on when you near it. It's healthy. We all need it.
If I was to ever be single, hypothetically, because I don't need any more kids or anything like that. I don't plan on having no more kids or whatever. Why would I get emotionally attached to a woman?
Say that again.
Because
why would I get emotionally attached to a woman?
You're a human. Like stuff, sometimes you just can't help it. Like.
But why would I want everything that comes along with that attachment? You talking about?
Well, you can like back away, but the initial attachment, like you can't help it.
Yeah, we can't help who we fall in love with.
There's people that are limiting the attachment that comes with it because there's going to be more. There's going to be emotions and all of that other shit. And
see, what happens. What Anton is talking about is energy, the energy exchange. So it's like when you allow people into your life, they want to vent sometimes. Sometimes you don't want that energy. You don't want that venting. You don't want that. You wanna. Hey, we cool to kick it and have good fun together, but I don't necessarily want you pouring all your bad energy on me every time something go wrong in your life.
You got to take the good with the bad now.
Yeah. So now once I allow you completely in my life, and all your emotional energy, all your negative energy, including your positive, it's all getting poured on me. Now I got my own set of issues over here. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't
think if I allow you into this space, now I got to take everything. You got baggage that comes with you. I don't necessarily want your baggage if I'm single and I keep you at bay.
Listen to Slim and women. Listen, women. y'all listen. Right before y'all give us the cooch for the first time, I need you to remember what that dude is in your life and what you've been doing before you give him that coochie. Because that's now the expectations. And what a lot of y'all do is, like Slimmy said, give us unwarranted energy. Like now you trauma dumping, you telling me about all your problems. But before you gave me the coochie, I was down there doing bare minimum. You was just telling me about all the good shit. Now you want me to stay the same person while you giving me more to handle.
Do y'all communicate that though to the women
We
if
don't
y'all
have to
want
communicate it.
somebody
Listen,
just for
if you
fun?
gave me the best you had based off of limited conversation, after the exchange takes place, I expect for limited conversation to continue.
You
Don't
have to say
change
that to
because I
women
gave you
though.
some good dick.
You gotta communicate that. That's
No, I
all.
don't. Like,
Yes, y'all do.
You know what the problem with it is, though, Molly? You can communicate it,
they gonna
but
forget
I
it.
think it's this thing that's in women that the more time that they spend with you, the more they're gonna get emotionally attached, no matter what.
Thanks.
I
I don't
agree,
think that
but
women can cut that shit off.
I just feel like if you say something, they can't really hold it against you.
They will
Because some
forget
men
Oh,
it.
will
they
do that
will.
and
They
they'll know in
absolutely
their
will.
head they're not gonna get
They
close, but they won't say
absolutely
anything.
will. I
A,
didn't know that I was gonna fall. I didn't know
a,
this.
a side chick will forget that you got a whole main chick. I
She ain't
promise
forget.
you.
She don't
I'm
care.
well, she don't forget or she just acting stupid as hell. But she would play like that she never knew about that woman.
Well, that's kind of like a self-inflicted wound, so
I agree.
But they can't control it.
Yeah.
They can. I don't think they can control it. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
you
they can.
do.
I think that men. I think that men are having a harder time controlling it now more than ever. That's why you see guys can't have. It used to be to where guys had a one off and that was it. You know what I'm saying? It was a situation. Fuck, I messed up. Whatever. Keep it moving. Now guys are getting emotionally attached to every fucking woman that they talk to.
Crash Out University.
They are
Right.
falling in love
why
with
is
every
that?
single chick that they talk to. I don't know.
You have too
Because
many
women
options.
not lying no more.
They don't have enough options
I,
if they're gonna
bruh,
talk to.
If
in
you
my
can't
younger life,
choose,
I fell in love with a straight whore. Like I knew she had over 100 bodies. Let me tell you why. I fell in love because she was completely honest. She was the first woman that just never lied. You say, you know what? Fuck them 138 bodies you got. Come on.
That's wild.
But I'm telling you, it sounds stupid. Kind of like, man, I never fall in love with this bitch. But she was so honest that I couldn't turn the love off.
Well, there's a lot of guys that don't want to know about what you got going on so that they don't get emotionally attached because they only, you know what I'm saying? Like, why ask questions when I'm not really trying to find out more about you?
Right?
But you know what, Anton? All of this leads to your level of discernment. If, as a man, you have a high level of discernment, you're not going to put yourself in a situation, or a woman, you're not going to put yourself in a situation with somebody who you shouldn't be with. At some point, you've got to take on the responsibility of learning how to discern if this is a good person fundamentally or they're not. Otherwise, you're just remain a victim your whole life.
Oh, I agree with you. I don't disagree with that at all.
I do. I hate this discernment when it comes to like picking people, because when it goes wrong, then that's what people say. Your discernment sucks.
Yeah,
But when
you're
it
supposed to figure out
when
who it is that you need to be
with
around.
other humans, it's not going to always be on point.
No, but
I,
I think a
I
lot of us.
was married. I was married for 30 years, and then she got mad and left. Does my discernment suck?
No, I don't think that has nothing to do with discernment in that situation. But there are people that jump from person to person to person that keep getting the exact same results. And you telling me that they can't figure that shit out? Like, wait a minute. Maybe it's you. Maybe you just keep picking the wrong type. If you keep going to the wrong place, picking the same type of dude, you can't figure out that all of them is doing the exact same thing.
And I'll understand, Anton, every relationship that any human has ever got in was completely the lottery. You hit the jackpot, buddy. You found the agreeable woman who's
Who,
nice.
me?
Look, yes, you hit the jackpot. I keep telling you that. Like,
I'm not even gonna say nothing.
as much as like my girl, she bad as hell. I love her.
Michael Jackson bad or just like
the tension bad.
Okay.
A week.
I didn't know what that you
Like a week straight, nigga. But I'm saying, like, yeah, like the arguing shit, that's just what we do. That's the barrier that we have to get through. Everybody is the fuck the discernment. Because no matter how much you thought you knew that person that you met on day one and you fell in love with, that won't be that person 10 years from now.
Maybe not, but you also need to understand that sometimes we attract people based on what we're missing in our lives. Like there's some stuff, like let's just take women, for example. There's a lot of things that women put up with that if their self-esteem was where it needed to be, they wouldn't deal with that. And so if you keep attracting the same man over and over again, it's not the men, it's you and your self-esteem. And that's something that you need to deal with internally.
See, but that's
so you don't keep doing
listen, if that's true, then you'd have to say that my father hit the jackpot. All three of my brothers hit the same lottery. You'd have to say that my uncles all hit the same lottery because they have literally the same type of situation. No cap. Honest to God, like it's insane. And so that's why it's difficult for me to accept that because it was a lot of girls around and around all of my brothers. And how did they all have the exact same situation, the exact same results, no problems, no children out of wedlock, no divorces, no none of that? I can't believe that because the people that I see that can't get right, they fucking sons can't get right, they grandchildren can't get right. It'd be the same fucking thing over and over and over again. And so it's hard for me to make sense of that. Because now my 20-something-year-old nephews got the same fucking thing.
No,
they literally got the exact same thing, bro. And it's like, wait a minute. So how is that possible for all of us to just get lucky?
Getting married and staying married is not the lotto. That's not the ticket that you hit. What you hit was the agreeable woman, like she just let you like go. And keep in mind, now we dealing with like a lot of modern women. And to be honest, I like my girl with some fire. I like a little back talk. But
no, you toxic, nigga.
I'm not toxic. I just like a woman who won't let me run all over her. Like, say something. I like a say something ass woman.
Oh, shut the fuck up to me.
Toxic as fuck. Don't say shit.
No, I'm not toxic, but bro, I don't want no woman who let me be the leader just because I'm the man. Like, if you know some shit, say some shit.
What?
Like, no, just listen, say something.
I think whatever you know, say something.
I'm tripping, Carrie.
No, I get they're being extreme.
Of course, Carrie agrees.
No, I'm not being extreme.
I'm tripping.
No, he said you see something. Like if you
say something,
don't be like I
lead
can't
you
talk
into a
because he
wall.
leads and I can't speak up and say
Right.
like.
So now y'all both walking into a wall because you following this man, but you saw the wall the whole time.
Say something. See, that's all I'm saying.
No. Talking back for the sake of just talking back is some toxic shit. Everybody listens. Everybody, all the wisest people and all of the most successful people, all have people around them that they listen to. For me to consider what you say, of course I'm gonna consider what you say, because I don't see the value in you is not just what you got between your legs, obviously, and I say that all the time. However, all of that, no, man, listen, bro, all of that extra talking and shit.
I got the sharpest backhand on this motherfucking panel.
No, bro.
What does that mean?
The sharpest backhand?
It's sharp, like
I don't listen. Let me tell you something.
You sit there.
Let me tell you how little I believe 2K. If anybody has ever met Molly, Slimmy, you guys have met 2K's wife.
Yeah.
Both of you. Sweetest person in the world. This nigga's like a teddy bear. He's like a kid. He's a kid in the candy store around this chick. All right. So all this little extra that he got going on, I ain't believing that shit because I met her.
Anton, you said
I met her in real life. Listen, she probably way nicer than Rita. The whole 9 yards, bro. She is the coolest, nicest person, one of the nicest people that I've ever met in my entire life. And 2K be all sheepish and shit. Hey, he real sheepish and shit around her. So, it's I don't know.
I'm sheepish around her because listen, y'all.
What does sheepish around her mean? What's that mean?
I'm a little bit more because she got the.
He's apprehensive to trigger her in public.
Yeah, because y'all don't know the level.
He's saying she a firecracker.
She was
a firecracker.
Off. Like Anton started trying to give my wife drinks. I know at the end of this last third cup, this shit for to be over. She gonna shut this whole little shit down.
Let me tell you something. I had a meetup in Houston. This nigga 2K was the first to leave so that he can go and spend some quality time with his wife. I said, "What the fuck, 2K? Were you just out here? You was there, Sammy?
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I would have picked him up.
2K, I think he left before Kim even got there.
Right.
Listen, bro.
He was gone.
You didn't even see
No. Let me tell you why I was ready to go. Because goddamn me, Killer Cam they had snuck off and been giving her liquor. So it's only one of the two things gonna happen. She for the fight. Everybody here all got to go fuck the lights out. We got to use the liquor to my advantage now. She a monster on the liquor. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm like, let's get up out of here because this shit will go left fast.
It was extremely abrupt too. It was extremely abrupt.
I'm telling you, Slim,
he knew what he was dealing with.
I know her.
Yeah.
I know her. This shit was
That's why
That's
why when 2K be leading these niggas in the chat to the mire.
No. That's just me.
Y'all don't know this nigga is in bliss over here, and you niggas is in chaos.
That's just me knowing
y'all
my
gonna
wife.
be at home struggling with your chick because this nigga told you to backhand her, and this nigga's laying out the red carpet for his.
No, hell no. I'm just trying because she gonna embarrass all of us. I won't be able to pop on this show after she gets done acting a fool. 2K, how you gonna say something about control? Your girl was over here throwing bottles and shit. This part of protecting me too, because the way she cut up when she on liquor, I can't do it, bro. 2K Travis.
2K
Got me waiting in the car.
Nah, y'all ain't gonna do my boy like that.
I ain't Travis.
No.
Nah, hell
no.
I ain't Travis. Nah, hell nah.
She the nicest person one of the nicest people that I've ever met in my life. So.
I agree, Will. Do not invite me.
I don't have nothing negative to say about your girl, man. I think that you got a great situation. So
2K, eat 2 wings at one time if you need help. I mean, you're not coming, but it'd be nice to know.
She be all in the audience supporting them.
No, my girl, she cool, but I want to talk about that as far as lottery though, Anton. Like getting in the marriage, keeping the marriage. That's not lottery. That's just some work. The level of submissiveness that Rita give you, I rarely ever see. Rarely ever see. I don't. Molly wouldn't act like that. I don't think Kara act like that. But pre Bible study. And I know Kimmy ain't. Well, I think Kimmy would be like that because Kimmy give you choices.
Yeah, she do.
Kimmy give you choices.
Kimmy is dope. She be smelling so fucking good though.
Kimmy gonna let you fuck up, nigga.
Smell like airplane. Smell like airplane cologne, dog.
Nah,
that's how Slimmy fell in love.
Slimmy probably didn't even see my face.
Like Slimmy wrote to the group chat after you turned around, Kimmy.
No, I want no group chat. There wasn't no group chat there.
Dear fellas, I just say look at the mirror on Kimmy.
I didn't even know who she was until somebody told me after.
Yeah, you was that
I didn't
girl.
know who she was.
You was that girl with the ass in the group chat. Like you ain't have a name.
Nah, I wasn't like that. I didn't know who it was. I just asked. I was like, "Who was that in the black dress?" They was like, "Oh, that was Kim." I was like, "I don't know who the hell is Kim." I didn't know who it was. It was like, she be on Monday nights. Yeah. I was like, "Oh, okay."
It's crazy.
That is not my woman.
She had just got in the.
When I told everybody I'm flat as a earning board, so we got to keep that.
It's crazy. She jumped out the transfer portal and what the fuck was Slim and Q did. Damn, bro.
You jumped out the what?
Did it? The transfer portal. Q didn't know what I'm talking about.
The transfer portal,
No. I was just taking pictures. I was just taking pictures. What you talking about?
Niggas with the camera is the most dangerous nigga at any event.
No, stop.
Hey, they the most dangerous niggas because unwarranted, you can go talk to any girl. You got the camera on.
You mean unwarranted? You can talk to
no.
Camera, fuck you mean?
100%. No rejection. The nigga with the camera can bag. I ain't gonna say can bag him, but he definitely can open the conversation. They'll just give Slim a number just because he got a camera.
Yeah, I don't use it for that though.
Yeah. You might get some money out of it, bro.
I just take pictures, man. That's all I do.
And I seen some shit, cause I seen one of my homeboys in Hawaii lie like he was a photographer to shoot a chick bikini photo shoot. Like, cuz this shit was so funny. This nigga never took a picture in his life. They told the girl he took pictures, borrowed one of my homeboy camera, this whole naked in the studio taking pictures. Hey, dog, it was sick, dog. But I was there. I was helping with the lights.
Wait, what?
I was helping with the lights. It was insane. I ain't know no better, bro. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get that on the edits.
No, but Slimmy is the man when it comes to the camera, bro. Like he really do shoot that shit. Like he really do. He passionate about it. Like he really into it, bro. He the man with that junk. So.
Slimmy, I finally got those pictures. I got it from Quentin though. I ain't get it from you.
I sent them to Quentin to get to you. What you talking about?
Okay, I don't know where they came from. I just know I got them.
I'm confused. How you get them if Quentin didn't send them to you?
He did.
Wow,
That was months ago. That was months ago. What you talking about?
You sent all the pictures, Q did it?
Wait a minute. That was about to be damn near a year.
I got the pictures too,
I didn't get them a year ago. I just got them
to Kim, and I say these came from Slimmy. I don't know what this is.
Wow, you gave up the secret photos?
He told me to send them to her. What are you talking about?
She asked for them. She asked for them on the stream.
It must not be the same bunch I got.
I don't know what y'all.
2K, stop. Wait a minute. Hold on, man. I just thought about what the fuck was going on.
I don't listen to nothing 2K say.
Nasty, man.
I was confused for a second. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
That's all right, Slimmy. I know better than to listen.
I'm trying to see what pictures out there, man.
Oh, Jesus.